it's Mark Carlson here. So look, there's only one thing ever going on in your life, and really there's nothing other than this one thing, and that's you. You're the only thing ever happening, right? There's nothing ever going on apart from you. You wake up and it's you, and everything all during the day is you, and then you go to bed and it's you, and even when you dream it's you. You're the only thing ever happening. You interpret reality around you, and it looks like loads of other stuff's going on, and I assume it is. But the only thing I'm really aware of, that you're really aware of also, is that you're the only thing happening, I'm the only thing happening. And so what goes on inside of my system is the only thing that really matters, because I'm the only one that's ever experiencing it. Right? And so when I'm on a fearful thought, my entire system is changed by that. My immune system drops, and inspired thought stops. Everything that could be good starts to decline when I'm following a fearful vibration. And right now, more than ever, there's a really fearful vibration on the planet. And I think we're at the gates of hell if we continue to follow that vibration. But let's not get into the content of that. Because I think what's really important, regardless of how you see where we're at right now, is that we move our vibration from a fearful vibration to a loving vibration. So how can we do that when all this stuff in the outside world's going on? Well, because I'm the only thing ever happening, I have absolute control via what I think and what I make things mean to make my system vibrate higher, right? I'm in control of that by what I determine things to mean. So look, the thing that I'm doing every day that's really assisting me, that I want to share with you, is that on the hour, every hour, and I do it 12 times. I started at 9 a.m. in the morning till 9 p.m. at night. And I set my little alarm on my iPhone in reminders, and it says connect when it comes up. And all I do is I imagine that the source of all love is in front of me. And then I connect my heart chakra, which is my authentic part of me. It's the essence of me that's real. And the heart chakra is related to what has heart for us. It's related to the authentic part of our nature. Now, we're all trained to be here, we're educated, so our attention is all here. This is where we separate life from, this is where we make judgments from, this is where we let things be, this is where we love from, and this is the place we need to get to. So, I've got the source of all love in front of me. It's really simple, this technique, and I imagine that I'm connecting a beam of light, like that, to the source of all love. And then I breathe in and breathe out 10 times, and as I breathe in, I'm imagining that I'm filling my heart chakra with this love. And as I breathe out, I explode that love into my body. And in my imagination, I'm seeing my entire body with every cell within it illuminating with light, healing, powerful, loving light. And I breathe in, and I breathe that loving force into my heart chakra. And as I breathe out, I explode that love into every cell of my being. Now, what that does individually is that it empowers us, it raises our vibration, it takes us away from fear when you do it long enough, because this is a vibration of love. It's a real force. You try it, you'll feel great after it. You do it as often as you can. I mean, sometimes I miss it, but as often as I can. If I'm sat at my desk, I'll stop everything just for 10 breaths. Just for 10 breaths. Obviously, you don't want to be doing it if you're in the car and your beeper goes off and you're driving, I mean. Just for 10 breaths, that's all you do. The other thing that it's going to do is, because there is a source of love, there really is a source of all love everywhere. And every time we connect to it, and those of us that connect to it on the hour, we're also connecting to each other. We are creating a loving vibration while we do this. And it'll make us feel great individually, and eventually that loving force that we create will guide us collectively. And that's what we need to do right now. We really need to get our humanity back to love, because it's going toward fear. It doesn't matter whether you think that's right or not, it's not going to end up very nice. If we all move toward a fearful vibration, it's just not going to be good for us as a race. It's not. And we need to pull our vibration back. So regardless of your story of what you think's going on right now with the current pandemic and all of that stuff, regardless of your story, just try this anyway, because it's going to make you feel good. And when we get back to love, when we look from here, the walls of separation drop, and we take our planet back to love, all of us. That's where we need to go. That's the elephant in the room opportunity right now for all of us. Because without this situation, we wouldn't have we just wouldn't look at opportunities to bring ourselves back to love if we weren't confronted with what we're confronted with at this particular time. There is a great awakening upon us, and that great awakening is going to take us to love. Okay, so let's do this together. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what your beliefs are, what your skin color is, what your religion is, what your political ideals are, what your financial status is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you think what's going on right now is good for us or whether you don't think it's that. It's definitely going toward fear. I mean, wake up to that. We're being told to be afraid of each other. That's just not okay as a race of humans that are founded in love. It's just not okay. So all you got to do is continue what you're doing, but on the hour, every hour, 10 breaths in, where you're breathing love into your heart chakra, and as you explode it with your breath out, with your exhalation, you imagine every cell in your body is white, healing, powerful, loving light in your mind's eye. Better if you do it with your imagination, with your eyes closed to start with. Okay, after a while and you know what you're doing, you'll be able to do it with your eyes open if you want, but you're breathing in, it feels great, you're breathing love into your heart chakra, and as you exhale, you're exploding that love into every cell in your being. And you do it for 10 times every hour. Get your phone so it'll beep every hour. Do it as often as you can, and let's allow this force of love to guide us and take us back home. Have an absolutely fantastic day when you watch this. Thank you.